to this video, I will sew a low budget outfit for Christmas. I use my old skirt as a reference for the length of the skirt that I want. On this half, I'll be making this as a partner of the skirt. So first, I will rip each side. After that, I'm using my old polo as a pattern and I put half-inch allowance at the top. So this is the back part of my top. I simply tracing the polo. And then I minus 1 inch at this part and half inch at the other part. I adjust the size of the shoulder because it's a little bit wider for me. I down half inch here at both sides because the armhole is so tight for me. And then I add 1 inch each side because I want a little bit loose. Then I trace the adjustment that I made. And then I cut it. I put half inch allowance for sewing. So for the front part, I simply folded the cloth and then put half inch allowance at the upper part. And then I also folded the polo and then trace. So same, minus 1 inch here at down half inch. So same at the back part, I added 1 inch each side and then I cut it. So this is now the back part and the front part. So it's time to edging every edges. As I don't have edger, I'll be using number 8 as edger. So this is the result, though I don't have edger, but it's just look like the same. So I continue edging. Time check, it's 2:49 a.m. so decided to continue tomorrow. I woke up late and then I continue edging this back part. Today is December 24 and tonight we'll be celebrating Christmas Eve. My niece is singing a song for me, asking for her Christmas gift. I'm kidding, saying her gift might be next Christmas when she knows how to sing a Christmas song. So it's all done edging. Next, we'll be putting a facing on the neckline. In making a facing, the cloth must be in a bias form. And then trace the neckline. It's up to you how wide your facing is. Mine is just 1 inch and then cut. And then next is the back neckline. Just the same thing, bias form. And then just follow. After cutting, at this side, single fold and then sew. And then attach both right side must be facing each other. Also done attaching in the front neckline, it's time to sew. After sewing, I cut the excess cloth and then smaller cut 1/4 apart so that the curve will emphasizely form. And then I sew using 1/16 so that it's durable. After attaching the neckline facing, now it's time to attach the shoulder. I simply fold like that and then pin so that it's easy to sew. After pinning, sew, then after sewing the both shoulder, it's time to attach the facing on the armhole. Facing the armhole, just doing the same procedure of the neckline. After facing the armhole, it's time to attach the top, sew both sides. And after that, I'm going to stitch the facing using blind stitch because it has a clean finish and stitches cannot be seen at the right side of the cloth. As you see, the stitches is invisible. It is so neat and clean. That's why I really like invisible stitching, though it's hassle to do. Honestly, all my DIY project is just try and error. I try if I can wear it. And now all done blind stitching. As you see, it's not perfect, but it's fine. And after that, here I single fold, and here also I slantly single fold. Just doing like that, single fold, slantly. Just the same here, single fold, slantly. And then I pin so that it's easy to hand stitch. After pinning from here down, I'm going to blind stitch. The thread must be single, and then I get a little amount of the cloth only on the surface so that the thread is invisible at the right side. And then I just repeat just get a little amount of the cloth on the surface only. Just like this, as you see, the stitches is invisible at the right side, and then I continue blind stitching. Done blind stitching. As you see, it has a clean finish. Now it's time to sew this part. Just simple double fold, and also the skirt double fold at this end, and then sew. After that, instead of using buttons, I prefer to use this so that it's invisible at the front of my blouse. So I decided to put it here just like that. I put marks so that it's easy for me to determine where to stitch. And then I start stitching. Done attaching. As you see, it is so neat. The remaining cloth decided to make a tie, and then it's all done. Mauni inyong Manang Dech, sa ukay-ukay lang kumakapit. Hope you like and subscribe.